dead child.
And basically what happened with that was back in 2014, Cardi made a video about how she would never get her teeth done and she don't care what nobody say. So that woman left her a comment and told her just get it fixed anyway. And that's when Cardi went on her page and saw that her son had just passed away. So she told her, that's why your baby died, because you was on drugs, yada yada yada. And then to put the icing on the cake, she even exposed the fact that Cardi refers to black women as roaches.
Okay, this conversation has officially crossed into uncomfortable territory because Cardi B is being accused of something fans never thought they'd say out loud. People are now asking why when Cardi goes scorched earth online. It always seems to be black women catching the worst of it. And before anyone gets defensive, let's be clear. This is allegedly, this is fan speculation, and this is based on online reaction, not confirmed intent. But once fans started lining the names up, Tasha K, Jessie and Resurface clips, the narrative completely changed. Cardi B has always been controversial. That's literally part of her brand. She came into the industry loud, unfiltered, and unapologetic. And fans loved her because she felt real. But lately, some fans say the energy feels different. Instead of playful clapbacks or funny reads, the responses feel more aggressive, more personal, and more punishing. And the moment people stopped laughing, they started watching closer. That's when fans began asking questions, not just about what Cardi says, but who she says it to. Let's start with Tasha K. This feud didn't start yesterday. It's been years of tension, commentary, legal battles, and public fallout. Cardi B ultimately won her defamation case. That's public record. But fans online aren't debating the legal outcome anymore. They're debating what came after. Because even after the verdict, fans say Cardi continued to mock, drag, and publicly humiliate Tasha K. Some people cheered it on. Others quietly started saying, this doesn't feel like accountability anymore. It feels like domination. And that's when fans began comparing how Cardi handles criticism from bloggers, male commentators, industry figures, versus how she handles black women who speak on her, again, allegedly. But optics matter. Then Jessie Jessie is known for being outspoken, opinionated, and not easily intimidated. After commentary involving Cardi circulated, fans noticed Cardi's response felt especially sharp. Not just disagreement, but insults, dismissiveness, and public dragging. Screenshots spread fast, and suddenly the focus wasn't on Jessie's opinion anymore. It was on Cardi's reaction. Fans started commenting things like, why is she always this aggressive with black women? She never goes this hard at anyone else. This feels unnecessary, whether fair or not. The conversation shifted from defending Cardi to questioning her patterns. Let's be very clear here. No one is saying Cardi B openly hates black women. That would be inaccurate and defamatory. What fans are allegedly saying is more nuanced and more dangerous to her image. They're saying Cardi appears more comfortable humiliating black women publicly. Fans point out the language feels harsher. The insults get more personal. The dragging lasts longer. The tone turns demeaning instead of defensive. And once that accusation enters the chat, every old clip gets re-examined. This is where things really start snowballing. Old Instagram lives, old rants, old tweets. Fans are pulling clips, slowing them down, and replaying them with new eyes. What once sounded like frustration now gets interpreted as hostility. What once felt like, that's just Cardi, now feels different in context. Again, perception, not proof, but perception is everything online. Here's why this moment hits harder than past Cardi controversies. Back then, fans felt Cardi was punching up, defending herself, standing on principle. Now some fans feel she's punching sideways or even punching down and doing it repeatedly. And once a celebrity gets labeled as being comfortable, disrespecting their own community, that label sticks. Even if it's unfair, even if it's exaggerated, the internet doesn't wait for nuance. So now the question isn't really about Tasha K or Jessie anymore. It's about Cardi B. Is this just another online pylon that fades in a week? Or is this the start of a larger conversation about power, platform, and who gets targeted when emotions run high? Because once fans start side-eyeing your patterns, they don't stop watching it, they start waiting. So what do you think? Are fans reaching, or are they finally noticing something they ignored before? Drop your thoughts.